Time to talk about the Bayside Conference. We begin with another close game, this time here in Maryland. An incredible fourth quarter right here in Salisbury.
Yeah, it sure was. Queen Anne's and Parkside, a defensive struggle for 3 quarters, but both teams found their rhythm in that fourth quarter. And what a beautiful sunset, huh?
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
I don't know what was better, the sunset or the game. Once the sun went down, the heat was turned up because it was 7-7 late in this one. Let's get right to the fourth quarter. Jadarian Flash Thompson on the run in at quarterback. But at the end of this play, ball is loose, picked up by the Rams. That's Xavier Hitch for Parkside. That set them up for this. Ethan Waters rolling out to his left, looking downfield. Finds Tavion DeShiel in the end zone. Touchdown,
pretty.
Rams.
That was pretty, almost as pretty as their jerseys.
So, Parkside, you like that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Parkside's one of the best dressed teams. They definitely
Absolutely are.
Lions would roar back and stun the Parkside Rams, though. Flash Thompson running down to the red zone. Here's John Connolly on the score. Hard to bring him down.
Oh, yeah, no, he is big for a high school player.
Yeah, that's Queen Anne's would score a touchdown late in the fourth quarter. They would go on to win. Lions are 2-0 when Flash is in at quarterback. And they're 5-3 overall.
They are pretty good, Brandon. But we got to talk about another team that's pretty good. The Warriors facing the Clippers. Now, if we had an award for the most improved team from last year, I would say Easton would get it. They only won 1 game last year. Today, they went for their 6th win tonight.
Wow.
Dustin Blue had a big first quarter.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, they were really bad last year. Now they're really good. Now, that touchdown right there put them up 14-3. He had both rushing touchdowns in the first quarter, but Easton wasn't done making plays. They do it defensively as well. Clippers trying to make something happen. Tyler Hunt, the QB, gets smashed, and he fumbles the ball. Easton picks it up. So last season, the Warriors scored 41 points over their final 9 games of the year. Today, they'd break that mark in this game alone. They've come a long way from that squad. This is all the first quarter. Dustin Blue runs it in once again. This one from about 10 yards out. 21-3 is the score. Easton is straight dominating. The Clippers couldn't get anything going on either side of the ball.
And they'd go up by even more, and in the second quarter had barely begun. O'Connor has a man down the slot. It's Colin Mooney there. And Easton would go on to win. They were up 42-10, I believe, after the first half. They win 49-31.
They were up 28-3 at the very beginning of the second quarter.
Good job by Bennett staying in this one and not quitting. Now to Berlin. Here come the Decatur Seahawks taking on the Y-High Tribe, looking to go 8-0 for the second straight year. Vernon DeShields Jr. getting the handoff here. And watch him slip through the outside, down the sidelines. And he is gone, the junior rusher with 94 yards rushing and 2 scores. Johnny Hobgood has been about as good as Decatur could ask a quarterback. Quick release, tribe-wise, and there he goes. 5 catches, 85 yards, and that touchdown. Here's the second TD for DeShields, and Decatur off and running, already ahead 21-0 on Y-High. Hobgood finding David Chandler here, and the Virginia Virginia commit does everything on this. Watch as he just turns on the Jets.
Wow.
And goes in for the score. Decatur is 8-0. They'll play Parkside in the regular season finale, looking for their 2nd straight perfect season.
I mean, they're just such a well-oiled machine down there in Berlin. Jay Coleman definitely has his boys ready to play, especially with all the talent that they lost last year. And they're looking just as good as they ever have. I mean, they're state ranked as one of the top 10 teams in the state, and they are just great.
They have been dominant. All right, now for some more final scores. Kent Island, 16-14 winners over North Carolina. We've got Colonel Richardson, 44-0 over Kent County. Northampton takes care of business against Snow Hill. And Cambridge South Dorchester last night all over Washington. Cambridge 8-0.
Yeah, they are really good as well. Now we got to get to some soccer. Yeah. Parkside taking down North Carolina 2-0. This is in the playoffs. Colonel Richardson taking down St. Michael's 3-1. And finally, Queen Anne's takes down Kent Island 2-1. And then also, these are some of the games that's going to be happening tomorrow in terms of Bennett and Decatur, Washington and Crisfield, and the Snow Hill did also take down Pocomoke 6-0.
Yeah, and these are the regional semifinals. So let's go over the girls soccer regional semifinals now as Queen Anne's with the 8-1 win over Easton. Mardella all over North Dorchester. Cambridge South Dorchester gets the upset against Snow Hill. Tomorrow, Bennett is going to be hosting South River. Kent Island and North Carolina square off. off, and the regional finals for these winners are going to take place on Tuesday.
Yeah, and now when we come back, find out why a Salisbury man has been convicted of murder and a Houston man is behind bars following a firearm charge.
Houston.
Head coach James Jackson from the Conner Richardson football team, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.